Hello and welcome. Right, we are down at the shop, and you say, but I thought you said it was the end. No, we don't want to sell it. We want to repair it. Yeah, it's true. It bothered me. I was talking about this exact thing on it was combined counties. It was, and it bothered me what I said. Really, it's true. I'm a firm believer that if you say you're going to do something, no matter what, you either do it or you don't do it. If you say you're going to do it, then do it. Otherwise, you really are a liar, and I really just go against the grain. So here I am, specially. Please tell me I can get it. We've tried with two separate vehicles now to actually grab it. It's got to be. It's amazing because you can see it is actually the right edge as well, even the right height, but it still refuses. So yeah, it's not going to play ball. It's not. So I am here, specially this episode is we are going to stick some cows in the cow shed. We are, and I'm not just going to do just that. I mean, it is true what I said. We didn't have the cash, but we could have. We didn't have to buy a shed load. We could have still bought 5 or 10. It is true at the time I was trying not to slow us down, but then you either do what you say or don't do it. So here I am. You must keep your word if you say you can do so. Yeah, because it bothers me to not to keep my word. So here we are. Right, so then we now need. Oh, I think I've started everyone's engine. That's talking about. Right, it's quite amazing how we really have got an awful lot of amazing equipment, really. Grab the other lorry too. I don't think we're going to need it, but you never know. Right, so I think we were going to grab some. Yeah, now that we need to switch the. Well, it looks to me like it's just there. So let's. First of all, I used to think you couldn't actually do this. You know, like but you can on most. I'm not saying you. Is that slow that bit? Or milk? Perhaps. Still lurches, Mr. Lurcher. Right, now we can't. The only thing you can't really do is tell how much you've, yeah, you could put in. I'm going to guess we're going to put 70 tons, and I can't imagine it not having that kind of storage. But we can always stick it in the. It's a bit dingy, isn't it? It is. Right, come on then. It is now. This is not just this. There's an awful lot of real changes that obviously I said ages ago about the nerfing of horsepower, and it really is terrible. It was so bad that I had a 485 horsepower lorry that could not get up a hill. That's how bad it was. So let's go. Yeah, it's true we still want straw, I'd imagine. I don't think it was 70 tons. Let's grab 50 odd. And we might not be doing it here either. It might be actually inside, but we should try. Yeah, I've done a couple of sessions on comms. Now this is done at a higher resolution. This is at the high end of 4K. It's a little bit right when the days when we used to say full HD and half HD. People used to say it just because they were getting on the HD bandwagon. Okay. No, we still can't. So let's pop in and we will grab some animals and hope that they don't escape. And we shall go Holstein. We're going the biggies, and we're going to go for 70 odd. I do wish you could type the number in like you can on Courseplay. It does feel like unnecessary that we have to click one at a time in a game where mathematics is such a big thing. Right, so yep, fantastic. Now then, we don't need to do water, it's already included in the building. So let's switch the Zomox off, because we now know where we are going to see. How much do we need to stick in? We have 69 tons of food. We can do 50 tons more, and oh, it wasn't. It was not a bad guess with the manure. I think it'll need a manure pit. There were very few of them, although no, it's actually most farms do. Let's have a quick flyby and see. Can we see any kind of manure pit? And I think the answer to that question is really can't. Right, so then, in that case, we're going to stick it over there a little. Build. Oh, no, that's not what we're trying to do. Not at all. We want buildings, silo extensions. I'm going to go for my. It's amazing. I don't ever bother even looking for anything else because this is the one that I always choose. My birdie. Yeah, sometimes bothers me. Yeah, the only thing that I've really got is the fact that it's cardinals. It's one. I'm not a massive fan of the cardinal type ones. Let's just check. Let's do our due diligence. Is it connected? Please tell me you are. Indeed, it is. Smash it. Sorted. These are. Yeah. Well, let's grab another 50 odd tons of TMR. Oh, why are we paying for TMR when we've actually made an absolute shed load? That's enough to feed these cows like so many times over that it's really totally, yeah. Now that is a point. We've never used that mod yet. Now I would imagine that we've got to say distribute on the other mod. I've never done this yet, so let's do this scientifically. Right, let's speed this up. We'll go through to because obviously I don't know anything at all about how to do this. It's just I wanted to have a go at this. So if we go to, we went to the hour. Let's go to 6. Right. Okay. So if that was important normally, it would now be important. It hasn't. So with that being the case, if we now go to, I would imagine we distribute from this. So I would say change output mode. Distributing. Select. No, it's not going to work like that. So we're not going to do that. We just want distributing normally. And I'd imagine at this point we have to go through again. Well, if we do, we'll go through till tomorrow morning, and it should actually happen. If I'm right, if not, then we've fed them all right anyway, so they're not going to like remind myself what was in the sales. Beautiful lorry as well. Yeah, this is cropping up on nearly every single Let's Play. I wouldn't mind, but it is because I know how to do it now, or I can guess, and I would have bought it if it was a silo. I will be playing with that on a proper farm. I will. Again, I don't know if it's multi-fruit or whether it's standard. Really, no idea. So we're going to go through till it is 8 o'clock. And we shall see what we shall see, whether that has imported. Because I can't think of any other way that you're really supposed to do it. Truthfully. 12,000 property income. Has that done anything in the animals? Absolutely not a sausage. It's okay. Well, I think we'll stop importing because we personally can't see at all what else we're supposed to do. Oh, the manure's working. Smash it. See that from here. Well, okay. We tried. We bombed. Right. So, no, we did the straw right. So I would imagine we've not. Yeah, we've gone the wrong way now. Why are we buying TMR? We've just gone through this and said that we've made a shed load, so why on earth am I buying it again? Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I can't really guess how you're supposed to do that then. I would imagine you're supposed to, like, because we all know you can't normally send to a animal. It just doesn't. Oh, that's a point. We could sort of, being as we're here especially for the animals. Oh, it's right above it as well. This is going to take a while now. While it's doing it, we will have a look at what has popped this morning. Nothing special at all. I know we should be planting, but we're only here for the animals. But I am going to do. Let's have a look. What can we do? We will have slurry and other such things, and milk. 5,534 litres. Slurry 12 tonnes. Straw's only gone down to marginal amounts. And I think what we'll do is we'll take that and we'll fill the 70 tonner as well. Wow, yeah, good. I'm just thinking of your time, really. That's what I'm sort of saying. Yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed my time on Vlashich as well. Vlashich, I would have thought it was. It really is a beautiful map, and I love the hilliness of the map. It's very believable. But I have got to be honest, Celobuki is a very, very skilled modder. I'm not sure if we're actually right there. And that I think is, oh, it is as well. Fantastic. Let's leave that trundling. Yes, we're going to stay a couple of months and observe the animals and watch the manure grow and blah blah blah. I would be putting the death sponge down if we were staying, but I didn't say we were going to do that. So we're just here to keep a promise. It is important that if you say you're going to do something, do it. Yeah, we would also need a dairy, which I believe we have. Really, we do. We could even use that as the manure lorry. So we do really, there is one thing we are short of, and that's a distributing production in the yard, and I do think that probably is a little bit remiss of me. So yeah, we will do something about that, and we'll stick it whereabouts. I think that's in the way of the. That's we could. What have we? No, we have got some goodies in there actually, so we could do it there though, in that corner. We never did get around to doing the chickens. The one thing I was really important to me on this Let's Play was to get the poplars done. I have been wanting to do poplars absolutely for ages, so it is silos, and strangely enough, it's not too far away. Yeah, they're the original ones, aren't they? That everyone used for their mods. As I say, I've made my first mod. It was nothing special. It was a bag of fertilizer. I don't think I've ticked it on this particular Let's Play, but yeah, I just wanted to prove that I actually could do it, and I did it. So yeah, really well chuffed. So yeah, but what I'm saying is, you can see that a lot of modders use the in-game buildings because it saved them actually creating the building. Yeah, one of my favourite modders use that particular one there. In fact, quite a few modders use that particular mod there for the farm production by Farmer Jeb. One of the best fertilizer plants, other than the production shed that exists in the game. Yeah, whereas like Bernie, who does everything from scratch, I'd like to make a silo myself, and I've seen the design I'd like to use. It's similar to that, only its tiles are multicolored, and they really were tiles. It's a very old American cylinder like that, and it's near Lake Providence, near Los Angeles, LA. I presume that means Los Angeles. I presume. So yes, that's the one I'd like to try to build. That I think it looks beautiful. It's a bit dilapidated. It's seen better days, but it really is a beaut. And I'd like to, yeah, I've done a Blender tutorial, so I could actually build it myself. Really, I might actually do it because you can actually use a cylinder on Blender and then design the bricks yourself. So I can choose textures. I can import textures and all that type of stuff. I have been following a donut, how to make a donut, so that I could get to grips with Blender. I might add. I'm not creating any donuts for the game, but just it seemed not a bad tutorial. Right, so I think we just do the Nikki. It's not about mass really. It's more about okay. Didn't like me going in any further. Nah, it's the chickens. So I think we'll go like sideways a little, so that we are. Oh, what's it to do? I don't think it's done anything specially awful, really. We shall have a look. Best way always is to grab a vehicle. So we want to see now we can import ourselves. Oh wow, we've literally filled it. So we need to let's grab that. Let's grab another vehicle. We don't need to do any water. That's included in our daily cost. 12 tons of that and that. Hay we don't need. Milk and how much manure? Because that looks like it's gone quite good straight away. Oh, it has as well 10 tons. That's quite amazing, really. Straight away. Right, that'll do me. Let's go through till tomorrow. What are we going to do? Oh, that's a point. What did we not do in the game? There was a few things where I thought, hang on a minute, you didn't actually do that properly. The sunflowers, the sugar beets, did we do in the farm factory? Didn't we do the flour already? No, we made the bread, so we can't have done. Oh, we did. Oh, we did, didn't we? Did the bread rolls a lot, and we did work this out of how much it was going to. Obviously, now that we can do the butter and the cheese from our fantastic, we could sort of put that straight in the Nikki and send that straight down. So we will do that. So small silo. Now remind myself how you do this. It's a long time. I did it. The only time I've ever remembered how to do this is, I think you have to do this, and you have to be in build mode. I think. I'm sure if you can do it by this. I'm sure it's build mode. And rename. Click on it and say rename. There you go. Yep, I'd forgotten. I knew I could do it a long time ago. I did it on, but it's not become. And to be honest, when you've got lots of these and one's in the farm and one's in the fields, you only have to really go like change its name. Whereas you've only got one of these, you don't really need to do that. But those type, I think it's because then in your menu it does update as well. It does. I think it probably is next time it will change that, because I was like going the first time I did it on Combined Cancer, I said, oh, it's not worked, but it actually has worked. Is it this one though? Let's just make sure. It should be nothing in it at all if it's the right one. It is true. Right, so let's tell it to. It's the tiny. It is. Well, actually, that's the true. It's the tiny. That's the small. So that's the one down in the field. We want the tiny, and we want the tiny one that's. I might actually say it already. That's not the one because it's got sugar in it. So it looks like it's. No, it hasn't changed its name yet. Right. So then we need to tell milk. And also slurry we could do, and we could do manure too, which is up there, which we could then sort of tell to go to the. If we were staying, I would do this, but I'm just sort of showing what is possible to do with these. To literally distribute and mill distribute. and slurry distribute. Fantastic. Right, so we haven't got a despot, have we? No, we haven't. I know we haven't. So there was no point whatsoever in having that. So we could say though, import from the farm supply production. Couldn't we really? That would not be a too bad thing to do. We've only got one of them, so small silo, farm supply production, TMR 1 is distributing. Right, so we need to switch the tiny silo that we've just done, which is really way down. This one here, we need to say TMR. We want it on storing. So that should say, oi, I want TMR and I'm going to store it. So yeah, we just want storing that. That's all we need to do. Yeah. Brilliant. And that really should actually work. So we're going to go through till tomorrow and we're going to see how we actually do in the morning. We are earning as well, so I know we're not doing crops, but yeah, I'm not sort of staying another year, but I just wanted to keep my word. It's very important to me. It's sort of been playing on my mind. It's just the way that I am. I think if you say you're going to do something, you should follow through, not sort of make excuses, no matter how real those excuses are. It's still an excuse. So wow, 36, that was a good earner. Now, let's have a look. Are we actually... that didn't work with the TMR. Okay, let's have a look at the sales though. We've got enough of these to sink a battleship. We really have. We've got a special one, if I remember rightly. Planters. Yes, by Princess Black. We have. It's rather a special one. Oh, wow, just poplars. If we'd have known, we could have done poplars like later on in the game without even... these things happen. They do. Right. Let's still 79 odd tools. Yeah, let's see if we can reverse with this. I'll give myself that 7,914 actually. I thought 79 tons. Let's have a look at the animals. Oh, okay. So the mill's up to 17 tons, the slurry's up to 32 tons, and the manure is up to, I should say, about 20 tons. 25 actually. Amazing. And that is where I'm going to leave it. I kept my word, I did. We have seen the animals properly in. It's always a pleasure to come back. I'm lucky though, I almost, the ones that inactive Let's Plays, I'm getting ready for FS25, as obviously a lot of people are, and I was like going through some of the maps. I didn't do this one, so I'm glad I know they didn't do that. So yeah, we did do very well, really, for saying it was never about the cash on this one, but we could have bought more seeds, more fields, and all sorts of things. And I do love that landscape. It's so believable. It really is. Really, some beautiful hills in the area. So, yeah, I've already said a massive shout out to Celobuki and also to you viewers and subscribers. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, truly. And I do hope you'll join me on other journeys. I really do. So I'm going to say, for the last time on Vlashich, goodbye for now.